It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. It's Friday night, and we are back playing City Skylines, and today we are going to build a park. Happy Friday to everybody. I hope you're looking forward to a fun weekend. We're going to start it off with a really great stream. I'm really looking forward to this. Parks are one of my favorite things to build in this game. Who doesn't like going and visiting a nice park? I mean, it's nice in real life, and it's nice to do it in a video game. So that's what we're going to do today. Hello to Liam. I see you in chat. Welcome to the stream. This is going to be a good stream, Liam. I mean, number one, it's Friday. But number two, I got a lot of cool things we're going to do today. So good to see you in chat. Good to see you in chat, Greg. Welcome to the stream. Liam says it's Freaky Friday. Yay. Okay. Oh, by the way, Liam, are you excited about Claude's stream tomorrow? Because I am super excited. And yeah, so tomorrow, Claude is starting a brand new Minecraft series on his channel, Claude from Chicago. He's going to start streaming an hour and a half before my stream starts tomorrow morning. So I'm also streaming Minecraft tomorrow. So if you like Minecraft, Claude is streaming Minecraft an hour and a half before me. And then I'm going to start streaming at my normal Saturday morning time. And so, yeah, lots of Minecraft tomorrow. I'm doing something really cool in tomorrow's stream. Well, we're still working on the mega project, but we're getting to the point. We're getting to the cool stuff in the mega project. So yeah, I'm looking forward to like a cool stream tonight, a cool stream tomorrow, and then on Sunday we're gonna play some more of Call of Duty. And so that's just cool, regardless. Greg says, is that all Claude streams? Claude lately has only been streaming Planet Zoo. So Planet Zoo is kind of like City Skylines, except you build a zoo. And really amazing streams. So he's been streaming Planet Zoo like exclusively for like 2 months, I want to say. And so he's going to switch it up. He kind of does what I do. He switches up games every once in a while. And so he's going to start streaming. He's switching from Planet Zoo to Minecraft, and he'll probably do that for a month or so. V5 is in chat. Hey, V5, welcome to the stream, man. I thought you were going to be away today. I thought you had some military stuff to do. Man, so I went back after yesterday's Call of Duty stream. I feel like my brain was fried. Like, that game is so intense. And I went back and watched it. And, I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched parts of it. But it's so funny. Like, watching it back, it seems so much faster paced than I was experiencing it in the moment. So, like, when I was playing it in the moment, there was so much stuff going on. It was like reality was moving in slow motion. I kid you not. Like, I was trying to figure out so many different things, and the grenades coming in, and the people were charging up after. Like, there was too much for my brain to handle. It was like an overload. And it was just so funny that, like, watching it back, it was like a completely different pace. It seemed like twice as fast watching it back than it did in the moment. In the moment, it was like everything was moving in slow motion. Because my brain was trying to process. I'm used to the speed of City Skylines. That's the speed I'm used to. V5 says, I'm in the military right now. Oh, really? Oh, no, he's on base. Nice. Yeah, so we're playing Call of Duty, right? That's how I imagine V5's life is like. Like, I imagine his, like, everyday life is basically Call of Duty. Am I right or am I wrong? Greg says, wait till you get to the Battle of the Bulge. Was that in World War II? Battle of the Bulge? V5 says, that's not even close to my life. Okay, well, I have a really good imagination, V5. Sometimes I just imagine things and they're not really true. Greg says, yes, that was in World War II. Okay, well, I can't wait to get to that chapter. Sounds exciting. Okay, where are we going to start? There's so much I want to do today. I have a whole list. I've written out a whole list of stuff I want to do. I think one thing I want to start with is the bus stuff. So, do you guys remember on Wednesday's stream where we made our buses into a bus loop, and Liam about had a brain aneurysm? He's like, you can't do that. And then it turned out he was right. I shouldn't have done that. So we're going to redesign the bus stuff. And we got to make this into 2 lines. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to make this work. Because you have to make it so the buses loop around somehow. So maybe, okay, well, let's go back. First of all, let's take the loop. We're going to go into bus mode. We're going to take the loop and move it back from a loop back to the one, just the straight one direction. So I'm going to move this stop up to here, and then I'm going to move this stop up to here. Now, why does it do that? Why does it go in a loop like that? That's weird. Okay, so just that, put everything back to this one direction. Now, we're going to have to mess around with this. Okay, so I don't know if these stops don't necessarily need to be right next to each other. Maybe we'll... There's a stop right here. I don't know if we need this stop. Let's take this stop out. So they can stop at this end of... Yeah, so I like this. There's a stop at each end of Main Street. There's a stop at this end of Main Street and a stop at this end of Main Street. And that should be enough. I think that's enough. Okay, so there's a stop, a stop, a stop. There's a stop over here, right? Yeah, there's a stop here, and a stop here. So I feel like that's pretty good for the main line. And what did we call this line? This was the Main Street line. That's a good name for it, I think. Very good name. All right, so let's do our second line. Liam says he didn't have a brain aneurysm, he had a conniption fit. Greg says, you want one by the parking lot. I think Greg wants one by our Safeway parking lot that's right here. You know what, does Safeway need its own bus stop? Like, why would Safeway get to have its own bus stop? It's just a store just like any other store. I like that it's on either end of Main Street. I kind of like that approach. You know what, why do we have so many stoplights here? We do not need all of these stoplights. I only want stoplight. Maybe this is probably a good stoplight to have that one right there. This one will take off. Oh, does that take off the crosswalks too? Looks like it takes off the crosswalks. This one we need. This one is a good one. Safeway does not need stoplights. What is going on with Safeway? It's like Safeway controls this town. I feel like this one makes sense. We'd have a stoplight here for sure. Okay. So, second bus line. Greg says you want the stop in front of Safeway for seniors. That just seems like a lot of bus stops, Greg. Okay, you know what we'll do, Greg? We will try it. We're going to try this out because I can always take it away. Like, what am I so worried about? Let's go and see. I'm going to go with my chat is right on this one. And even though we have a stop right here, Greg, we will put another stop right here in front of Safeway. And we'll just see if people use these. I want to leave this one here because, you know, people will walk up this street to use this bus stop. And you know what? I'll just wait and see what people use. How about that? Liam says you should name the bus lines after the streets or the area it goes to. Well, you know, it's going up Main Street. So that's it's the, you know what, we should call it Main Street. I don't know what is the name of this street. I think I have street names turned off, so I can't see what the street is actually called. But I can see it if I grab the... Is it this button? Yeah. I can't see it this way. It's called Sabrina Boulevard. Sabrina Boulevard. It goes all the way through town. We're going to call it Main Street. Yeah, and we could do things in like make it like the main street, but I'm doing it with like traffic lights and stuff instead. But so yeah, so that's the main street, and let's put in. Although Sabrina Boulevard was a good name too. Okay, so now we're gonna put in the second route. So I think it's gotta have to go around a loop. So maybe we will put a second bus stop over here. Because it's going to have to go around like a little loop. So this will be the start of another bus stop. Oh, shoot. This is a road. No, I don't want that there. We will put... Oh, I got to create a new line. Okay, I'm going to just put it there for now. So that'll be the start. It'll loop around down here. It'll be a stop in front of Walmart. Right there. We'll do a stop in front of the train station. And then we'll do a stop down. Yeah, we'll go all the way down here in front of this, like, bank. Because then we can like loop it around here, and then it will keep it will keep traffic off of the main street, which is one of our busy streets. And then we're just going to go back, put another stop here, and another stop here. This is whose idea was this? I think this was Liam's idea. This was such a great idea. To have 2 bus lines. I really like it. Okay, so I'm going to drag this now right down to here. I think that's a better place for the bus stop. Now let's go into our lines. We're going to call this... What road is this? Let's find the road name for this road. Grove Street. So this could be the Grove Street line. How about that? Grove Street line. And let's change the color. Let's make it pink. So it'll be a nice pink line. They'll give me bright pink buses, too. That'll be fun. All right, so this is my new bus setup. I think that's a lot of fun. And now we are done with the buses. V5 says, some places give Walmart its own bus stop. Hey, we did that, too. Liam says, seniors are people too. Yes, we have to take care of our seniors. B5 says, a lot of Walmart customers and employees cannot afford cars. True. Yeah, so the bus is very important for them. Yeah, seniors are important too. I always try to design my city around all age groups. But I do think specifically about seniors because I know I'm going to be a senior one day. And I want my city designed around me, you know, making sure that I have access to things. So I try to keep that in mind of like, what am I going to think? Or what kind of city am I going to want to live in as I continue to get older? Greg says, you need to look at the map for in real life street names. Yeah, we're going to look at the map in a second. But, you know, this isn't going to be exactly like the real street. Or the real life. Because the roads aren't exactly the same. Liam says, it's like Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Not anymore. We changed it to Main Street. Greg says the main street in Banff is Banff Avenue. Liam says, makes sense. V5 says, make one line, not blue. Oh, you don't like the blue color? I like the blue color. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think we did what you said, because we made one pink and one blue. It's like a boy bus and a girl bus. Liam says, too bad you can't make all the buses the same color. Greg says that the next major street south to Banff Avenue is Tunnel Mountain Road. Oh, so you're saying this should be Tunnel Mountain Road. We could change it. Although I kind of like Grove. What did we say? Grove Avenue? I kind of like Grove. Liam says those are simple names. Like Banff Area Transit, BAT. Okay, next thing I want to do is I want to look back at this area here. Because I want to make a few adjustments. I added a couple of trees in here just after the stream. Not much. But I gotta say, I love the way this looks. I added some trees along this road. It just looks nice. Some bushes and stuff too. Yeah, I adore this neighborhood. It's so much fun. And I love the way that it's like, you know how we made this like the higher level? So this is like just raised up a little bit, and this is a little bit lower. And even this is a little bit higher than this. So so everything looks like it's tiered. See, there's like a little lady pedaling down the pathway here. Oh, and look at these adorable little electric parking charging stations. I like that. Right by the neighborhood here. So yeah, I love the way this neighborhood came out. I think we could do a couple of things. I would like to see if I could get a library in here. I realize we don't have a library in this city at all, and this would be a perfect neighborhood for a library. So let's see where we could do it. And, you know, this is great that we left some open spots here, because this might be the perfect place to put it. And we have a little bit of room here, even though this is kind of sloped. This little area is a little bit sloped. But maybe right here would be perfect for it if we extend this pathway out, or this road out. Let's see what that looks like. So we can run this down just over this way. It's a little bit raised up. I don't know if this is going to work. All right, so I want to use this library that is in the Content Creator Pack. Where is it? It's this one. Historical Library. So we've been using these ones that are kind of like old-style buildings. And I was thinking of putting it down here. But maybe it would look better up here. No, I think it would look better right here. Because it's kind of in this clearing. Oh, but it has this like big concrete wall here. But we could kind of hide that with some nice bushes. This actually looks pretty nice on a slope. Because it doesn't deform the land at all. But yeah, that kind of like looks cool. It really kind of fills in this empty space. And it gives us a great library. Because the libraries have huge areas of effects. And, you know, we have these schools over here, and this has a big enough effect that it should encompass these schools. Let's see. So if you go to our library tab, which is right here. Oh, it's not turned on yet. Boom. Yeah, look at how big the radius of this is. Oh, I guess it doesn't. The radius doesn't cover those, but it seems close enough. I don't know. Oh, it doesn't even cover this school. Shoot. All right, well, I still like it. So there's a nice little library in the middle of this whole area. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some bushes and cover this ugliness up with some bushes. Let me go and look for my cool-looking bushes. What are these? Oh, look at, see, these are nice looking. So what we could do is just do like a line of these bushes. Oh, let's make them a little bit closer together. Those are a little light. I kind of would like something a little bit darker. A little bit like... Ooh, these are cool. Those look really nice. Maybe we have these, like, lined up at the front. That's kind of cool looking. Or, like, right along the road here. Just some potted plants. I kind of like that. No, I wanted something darker looking. A really dark looking bush. That's really light. This is a large... Oh, that's massive. See, this is a little bit more what I'm looking for. It's like kind of... almost like a darker one than that, though. What is this one called? Hazel bush small. Leafy farm bush. Oh, that's too big. Mariah bush. Oh, this might be what we're looking for. That is kind of large, too. Is there a small one? Yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking for. That's too big. Or this is even darker. Regular bush green. Okay, I think this is what I'm looking for. So let's take this one. I'm going to make these really close together. And go all the way down this building. Just line it up like this. Line it up like this. Yeah, looks pretty nice. And we might do, it might look good if we have another couple of bigger bushes mixed in here. Like, where was that big bush we were looking at? Yeah, something like a little bit bigger. That's a kind of too big. Yeah, like maybe on the corner here. And just throughout here. There's a couple of bushes just kind of breaking it up. And then, you know what? Let's put in a nice, bright, colorful tree. We can use our nice bloomin' jacaranda tree just to throw in another little pop of color along here. We'll put 3 of them in. Just to add some nice color. And then I think on the front here, let's add some brick pathways to It's just so people aren't walking in the mud. Like, look at all this mud here. When you go to the library, you don't want to walk on the mud. So we'll throw in some brick. We want decals. So we have lots of options here. Brick herringbone decal. Oh, this is perfect. Look at this beautiful decal. Those are a little large. It's kind of the same size. Yeah, let's go with the herringbone pattern. We'll just line it up like this, and we'll have to adjust it a little bit. Oh, that looks so much better already. Yeah, it's funny how you just add a decal and everything looks nice. Okay, so let's grab this and just see if we can adjust it slightly. We want it just overlapping the street just a little bit. And we'll drag this forward just a touch. I love everything about this. Now, there are some, like, see some of the grass pokes through here. When this grass stuff happens, that's because there's sprites on this map. So sprites are, see, there's like these little grass things, all these like grass things. That's part of the map. I like those. It's kind of just a visual thing just to give, just to make it look like there's some texture around the countryside. I like that. I can turn these off. And I wouldn't have any of these like grass things going through. But I like seeing them around the map. I think it adds this nice, lovely texture. The way you get rid of these is you do surface painter underneath here. So we can just do some surface painter. We'll throw in some gravel underneath here. Oh, shoot. It's going to take out bits of the road. Okay, but that's not bad. You can barely see a little bit of gravel over here. Lovely. So I love this little library build. Look at that. And see, this is why you leave open areas in your city, because then you come back and be like, I want to just add one more building in here, and boom, there it is. What are you guys saying in chat? V5 is asking if Liam's ever heard of the rat line. Liam says no. Greg says the Banff Transit in Banff is called Rome. They have decals of wolves and paw prints on the side. I remember you post some photographs of that in the Discord server. Thank you for that. And that is why I had this that's why I wanted to use these bright blue buses, because it reminded me of the photos that you posted in Discord. Liam thinks it sounds boring, and Greg thinks it's cute. Liam says, if it was named Bat, the buses would be a Batmobile. E5 says, who would want a rat line in their community? Greg says, dead each winter. E5 says, look up the rat line, World War II. Liam says, is this the park? Question mark? No. We haven't gotten to the park yet. The park is the point of today's stream. The park is over here by the river. We have our totem poles up here by the river, and so we're gonna get there in a second. But there's some more stuff I want to do in this lovely new community. This is the new community we just built, and so I'm kind of like savoring it. You know, I'm drinking it all in. V5 says it's not the park, it's the library. Liam says, do we park at the library? Greg says, Argentina, here we come. Liam says, that looks like a tree, not a bush. Greg says, more dead trees. Liam says, Landkeeper will take care of them, Greg. The totem park. Okay, so we have this other space here. And, you know, I was thinking, let's put a church in. You know, this isn't my church city. The Lost Valley, that was the thing, is I wanted churches all over that city. It was just something it was a theme for that map. We're not going to do this in this city, but I think it would be nice for this community to put a church in, and this is like a great spot for it. And actually, you see a lot of churches in like weird plots of land like this. Because like no one else wants a weird shaped plot of land. But churches don't care. Churches will go anywhere. So yeah, I feel like this just makes a lot of sense to have a church here. We have one other church on this map, which is over here. We have this like teeny tiny church. Where is it? Oh yeah, we put it by 7-Eleven. There's this church over by 7-Eleven. It's kind of this old, historic, really tiny church. I really like that one. So that one looks nice. And so I thought, let's do something different over here. And I thought, let's do like a Jewish synagogue. You know, just to have different denominations throughout the area. And I only have one synagogue asset. So that's the one we're going with. There isn't a whole lot on the Steam Workshop. So this was the only one that I have found so far that I like. So it's a good size. I think I've used this once in the Lost Valley. I don't remember where we put it. But it would just look perfect in here. And so we're going to have it facing down the hill so we can kind of see it through the trees. I don't know. Do synagogues have to face a certain direction? I thought they could face anyway. So let's get a road up in here. I think maybe we could have it come off the side of this road here. Oh, shoot. We have trees on the road. Oh, that's not good. Let's get rid of that. And let's move these a little bit over here. That's better. Yeah, so I'm going to have this road come out here, just right off the bend here. You know what I should do? I should use parking lot roads. But we're going to have... You know what? It would probably have... A church would probably have an entrance on either side. So there'd be an entrance over here. Let's have an entrance on this side. How am I going to do this? This is really wonky. I think it's about that big. Let's see. Yeah, this is like the perfect size. Okay, we might have to flatten this out and everything. But then we can have a big parking lot down in the front for the church. So let's see what it looks like right there. That's a pretty good look. It's kind of hidden from the trees over there, but you can see it really nicely from down by the river here. That's a really cool look. I like that. Liam says, very old church, question mark? V5 says, there's centers in Banff, Alberta, Canada. Synagogues can face any direction, but ideally oriented towards Jerusalem. Liam says, I guess that would be east-facing then. V5 says southeast. So what direction is this? Wait, hold on. Let's look at our map. So here's the map. So that means this would be south, and then east would be this way. Oh, it's not facing that direction at all. Forget that. That would be facing, it would be facing like this direction, like into the mountain. I mean, I guess we could do that. It just looks so much better this way. Yeah, we're going to leave it like this. V5 says most are not ideally oriented. Well, if people want, they could go up to these towers and they could look out any way they wanted. So there you go. It's facing all directions. All right, I'm going to switch this to a parking lot road so we can do a custom parking lot. So where are my parking lot roads at? Here we go. So we don't need a huge one. but probably one that runs straight like this. And then we could connect this right in the center, I think. And create like 2 little parking lots. I don't know if that's what I wanted. Might make more sense. Okay, we'll connect one up to here. And then maybe, let's get rid of this. Maybe this connects from here up to here. That might make more sense. Okay, let's delete some of these trees. And I think we just need to like pull this down. It's a little bit closer here. Oh, oh, that's weird. That is weird. Is that strange? That looks strange. This would just connect up to here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's take this out and just make it connect up into here. Yeah, I like that. Then we can grab this node and drag this one closer to this guy. Oh, that's too close. It's looking weird. Alright. I think that'll work. And we can like move these around a little bit. So you have your little road through the trees. You get to the synagogue over here. Let's adjust this road so it's right next to the side of the church. And that is weird. This one will raise up to the same height as this node. That looks good. This node will move over to the front of the church. So it's nicely lined up. This, I like that this is kind of sloped down here. All right, let's grab this and make it the same height as this node. Oh, what happened? Okay, there we go. So that's the same height. This is weird, though. This has to slope down, and I don't know why it's not sloping. What if we grab node controller on this node and make it a sloped node? Which it is, I think. Is that sloping? Yeah, it says it's sloped, but it looks strange. Oh well, I think it's good enough. Let's go ahead and grab this node and drag it down a little bit closer to here. Grab this node, drag it closer to here. And honestly, it doesn't need to do this. It could go straight from there to there. So let's redo this. Let's just drag this straight out to here. Let's use move it. We'll grab these trees. Slide them all down into place right there. That looks lovely. All right, I think this is looking pretty cool. Now let's put in the parking spaces into our little area here. We got lots of parking spaces. Those are a little bit too large, so we're going to use these smaller ones. Let's do the handicap spaces first, right at the edge. Then we'll put in some electric vehicle spaces, and then we'll put in the rest of our parking spaces. Locked but overlapping. There we go. And I just need to drag this out just a touch. Boom. Perfect. And we have a gorgeous parking lot ready to go. Look at that. What do you guys think? I love it. So another cool addition to this area, and it is turning out fantastic. V5 says you need walking paths. Walking paths. I don't think, you know what, I'm not going to go crazy and put walking paths. They can walk around here. I mean, that's not that far. Yeah, I might put a fence around here. We might do that. Because that probably makes sense that this would be, like, fenced off. Let's do that. We'll use our little park fence, because it's the nicest looking fence I got. And we'll do a little fence here. Around the police station here. And then another one down along here, just like cutting in between the trees. You know what I want to do? How about instead of this, doing that, let's go right to here. We can cut out right behind these buildings. And then all the way up along here. Where's the and the fence stops right here, right? So we'll do it to like here, then here, and then right there. And we could even get like a gate or something. Might be nice. So you could gate it off if you wanted. Straighten that out a little bit. Move that a little closer to the road. Yeah, I think that looks, that kind of adds some nice detail in there. B5 says, "Don't fence me in." What? Liam says they're going to park there to go to the library. Yeah, they might. Might park here and walk down here. Okay. So, what else do we want to do? Oh, here, we built this yesterday as well, this cinema with the parking lot. These parking lots don't have lights on them. I forgot about this, and I wanted to see, do we have parking lot lights anywhere else that we already put in? I don't think we do. We have a big parking lot over here. Oh, that's just painted. Do I have big parking lots over here? We have this one. Did I put lights on this? We did. Okay, perfect. Let's switch to night mode. I don't think we've been to night mode for a while in this city. We're going to switch to night mode. And I like these lights. This is kind of perfect. Look at this city at night. Oh, that looks so nice. Yeah, so look at how nice and bright and white these lights are. We're going to grab these. They're props, so we'll grab these props. And we'll just copy and paste these. And we are going to light up our darkened parking lots. So Walmart has a really dark parking lot. I don't like this at all. So let's go ahead and spin this around so it's like facing the right direction. Does that look like it is? Yes, I think so. And so we'll put lights along here. So maybe there. And there. All right, so I'm going to actually grab both of these. So grab that one and that one. So we can just do them all at the same time. So I will put another pair right in here. And another pair right there. Look at how nice and bright it is. Oh, we need another one. We do need another one. Oh my gosh, it's hard to line these up. There we go. Walmart is lit up. Except behind the store it's not, but just don't hang out behind the Walmart. That's probably a good idea anyways. Oh, we did put lights in this. Oh no, this parking lot comes with lights, so that's why it's lit up already. These are not parking lots. These ones have lights in them already, so those are already lit up. These parking lots are lit up. This one looks kind of dark. This is the elementary school parking lot. I think it's okay. It's not bad. But these ones are pretty bad. So we do need to put them in here. So let's go ahead and line these up again. Oh, that was pretty good. Pretty nicely lined up. So put them there and then right there. Nice. Look at how nice and bright this hole looks. Ah, I love it. I love the look of the night in the city. We got a friend in chat, and I think, is that Japanese? I can't read what you're saying, man. I hope you're not saying bad words. Greg says, did you see the sky at night? You mean the northern lights we got going on? I don't know if you can see the northern lights in Banff. You probably could on like a rare occasion. Probably wouldn't be this big, but Greg says, yes, you can. Really? Well, I like it. I do like it. All right, so we've done a lot already. Oh my goodness, we've been playing for 50 minutes and we haven't even started the park. We got to start the park, otherwise this stream is going to be clickbait and Liam will get on my case. So let's start by drawing out the road. So we have, obviously, we have a park here that's going to be by the riverside. So that's an important park. But there's also a big park on this side of the river. Let's get the map out again. Should we bring the map out? This is the map of Banff that we're kind of loosely basing the city off of. So we have our main street here. If we just zoom in. So there's a little park right here on the side of the river. It looks like this is actually kind of built. No, this is kind of park along. Yeah, this is all kind of park along the river here, which is nice. There are a couple of buildings and stuff, which maybe we'll put in something. But yeah, so this is park on this side. But more importantly, it looks like there's a big, massive park over here. And so my idea is to make this one big park. We're going to make this the park of Banff. It's just like, not just a little park, like a big park. That's why I call it a park. Liam says clickbait. No, we're building the park, Liam. Someone says, I'm a player from China. It's my first time here to see foreign builders and learn some of your different philosophies. Well, welcome to the stream, man. It says, although I don't know what you're talking about, I feel like you're building a real-life city. The idea is great. It's a translation software phrase. Nice. Well, welcome to the stream. Greg says you need a skateboard park and a dog park and a cat park. We should have all of the above. So my first thing I want to do is get this road in. So I'm going to put this on my other screen here and try to just duplicate this as best as I can. Well, we're going to need to buy a square because it's over. This park is over here. So let's buy one square. Oh, shoot. We're going to have to buy 2 squares. Oh, my goodness. This is so expensive. All right, we just bought a ton of squares for this park, so this better turn out to be a good park. Now, it looks like the road it comes across the water here, and it almost goes like straight across here and then straight down the middle of this peninsula area. So we're going to kind of do something similar to that. It's a little bit curvy of a road, so it's not exactly straight. What kind of road is this? Oh, this is this nice, like, 4-lane road, so this is perfect. So let's grab we'll grab the same kind of road. And let's make it a little curvy, just like in real life. Not everything has to be perfectly straight, guys. It kind of bends a little bit this way, so we'll bend it a little bit that way, and this way, and a little bit more this way. Where are we going? We're going over it down here. Okay, now this road would probably connect up somewhere in the middle here, and come straight down like this. And then this is our park area. So we'll do something like that and something like this. And so this kind of looks very similar to how they have their streets laid out in real life. Now, is this lumpy and bumpy here? It looks like it's kind of all over the place in terms of terrain. Yeah, it is kind of is kind of out there. Let's see if we can at least smooth this out a little bit. So we're going to use our sloping tool. We'll go from here up to here. 3% grade, not bad. We're going to go with that. So 3% grade down over here. And I think we're going to try and go with the terrain as much as possible. This looks like it should go from there to there and be flat, though. So we're going to go flat there. And this looks like it should maybe go a little bit smoother sloped up to here. So we'll do that, 3% grade. All right, so that's looking like a nice road there. I might fill this in a little bit because it looks like a little bit of a valley in here. But this looks, let's look at our terrain. I might just smooth it out a little bit. So it looks like this is a big valley, like in the middle here. That's kind of strange. I feel like this should all be kind of like the same level because it's down by the water. Let's see. Let's pick a terrain height. Let's go with... Yeah, this like goes down into like a little pit here. I feel like that's not what happens. Maybe it is. I don't know. But we're going to keep it at like everything at like this height here. Kind of smooth this around over by the water. Yeah, and it still kind of slopes up over here, which is good. And slope up over here. Okay. Wow, that's a big difference. Look at the difference. All right, so let's grab this road. Grab all of our nodes and raise them up to terrain height. Okay, that's looking good. Then I'm going to take it and slope it down a little bit better. So we can slope it down from maybe like there to there. 4% grade, not bad. Maybe we'll slope it all the way. Let's slope it all the way down. 3%, even better. I like that. Yeah, that is looking pretty good. Okay, next thing in building this park. Greg keeps talking about some kind of walking bridge. Greg has mentioned this several times, that there's a walking bridge over the river. And I think it goes between the parks. I think it's a walking bridge thing. So let's see what we got here. Liam says, is he going to do the baseball diamonds? Yes, we'll do baseball diamonds for sure. Our friend from China says he's been playing for 900 hours. I haven't had any inspiration lately. I hope to see more players around the world to find some inspiration. Greg recommends City Planner Plays and Biffa. B5 says, is there a van, low-density residential to live down by the river? WM is in chat. Welcome to the stream, man. He says, Overcharged Egg is really good, too. I agree. Overcharged Egg is awesome. Our friend is saying, did you add the filter? Is this the hue of the city you want to express? I did add a filter. Was this the filter that came with this map? Let me just check. Oh, no. This is Photorealistic LUT by Reaper. Yeah, I did choose this filter. I wanted this... So you can change the filters, and you'll notice that all my maps look very different. Like the Lost Valley, like the look of the mountains and everything is very different from this map. I put a filter over everything so that each map looks just a little bit different. My goal with the filter for this map was I wanted something that was a little unsaturated compared to some of my other cities. Like Lost Valley is a little bit more like in your face with color. like, you know, my autumn themed city, like there's bright colors everywhere. This is a little bit more subdued. And I like that. You know where I got that from? There's another YouTuber. Um, I think, oh gosh, I can't believe I forgot her name. Cities by Diana. And she does, she uses this filter specifically. I think is the filter that she uses. And that's where I got it from. The filter's called Photorealistic LUT by Reaper. And so her cities always look amazing. And so I was like, you know what, let me go kind of along the same look that she goes for, which is a little bit more less vibrant on the colors. And it looks a little bit more realistic, I think. So, you know, that was my thing with the city. I wanted a very realistic looking city. And so that's why I went with this look. It's a little less cartoony. That's the look. This game can get really cartoony looking very easily, and I wanted to stay away from that cartoony look. So anyway, there's a lot of thought process that goes behind setting these kind of things up. Greg says there's pedestrian bridges on each side of the main bridge. Let's go look at our map again to see what Greg is talking about. So this is the main bridge here. And so I guess, yeah, so there is a pedestrian bridge on this side and a pedestrian bridge on this side. So let's go ahead and build this one. So I guess it would come off of this. This is the main road. This is kind of where the road goes in. It's kind of just on where the river bends here. All right, let's see what we can do with this bridge here. Liam says Zardes is good to watch too. Oh yeah, Zardes is great. I love his stuff. WM says, yeah, Zardes is good. He said earlier, says, howdy, been a while, but finally caught a stream again. Yeah, it's good to see you again, man. WM says, I really like this map. Just sub to it. It would be cool for a winter build, even though it's over 80 degrees here pretty much every day now. Yeah, this map is gorgeous. I love it so much. It's so cool. Like every angle just looks breathtaking. Well, I mean, it's based off of the real place, which is also breathtaking. But yeah, it's just a really good map. Also, just like the layout of the roads and the train tracks through it are really, really nice. And we haven't even explored that much of this map. But yeah, so far what I've played on it, this map is... I highly recommend it. Our friend from China says, I don't understand what you're saying. I saw your filter, and I have a work that also uses this filter. Nice. Greg says, I love the California oil field builds. That little lake up there on the side of the mountain might be a creator's version of the hot spring. Yeah, I think this is the hot springs up here. And this probably, too. I think there's little hot springs everywhere. Okay, the bridge. We got to focus on the bridge. So I do have a couple of pedestrian bridges. Let's go look at our bridges. I think they're in the content creator packs. Yes. Highway. I thought these were pedestrian bridges. I guess not. Where are the pedestrian bridges? Oh, here they are. Yeah, so we have two versions. So we should use both versions here. This is the bigger one. So we'll use the bigger one here, because I feel like this will be the one that's most frequently used. And then we'll use the other one over here. In fact, let's just put it in so I don't remember, or so I don't forget. No, we'll put it in later, because I don't know where it's going to go. This one... I think in real life it's like catty corner like this, but I think that's kind of weird. We're gonna make it go straight across here. I just think that makes more sense. Shoot, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay, this needs to be bridge mode. Why is this doing this? Is this... What is happening? Why is it not building this bridge? Oh, because it doesn't have a bridge mode. That's why it's doing that. Perfect. Oh, that looks so nice. That looks really nice. Oh, I love it. Greg is right again. Greg was right about putting a pedestrian bridge in, and it looks so good. So let's connect this up over here. You know what we should do? We should make this the front of the park. We could just have the park entrance right off this parking lot. The theater wouldn't mind. The theater would probably really like that. So let's make this a legit city park. We'll have a nice big park entrance right in the middle here. Let's grab our district tool and draw this out along. So it'll go along this side here. It'll cut across and then be like kind of over here. This nice big old park. And then let's get in some walkways. And I think we'll do walkways with trees. So maybe we'll do a nice curvy walkway right here. Just curve it around like this. Oh, that's sloped pretty badly there. I don't know if I like that. Let's see if we can force this down to the ground. Can I not force this? Cannot upgrade to this type. Why not? There we go. Yeah, I had to use anarchy. That doesn't look too bad. Is that too steep? I feel like that's not too steep. Let's check. From there to there. 8.2%? That's not too steep, is it, Liam? I mean, I could raise this up, but I like the way this looks. Because honestly, I want this. You know what we'll do? We're not going to have this here. We're not going to leave this here. It just looks too weird. We're going to go along the edge of the riverfront like this. And then we'll connect up right next to here with the totem poles. So this could be like a point of interest. And you know what we also have? We have the people generators. So I could put a crowd of people right here in front of these totem poles. And that should gather like a crowd over here. That's great. So this will be a nice little touristy area. I could also... Oh, you know, I should make this like an entryway to the park as well. I think I will charge people to go into this park. So we need an entryway. Park side gate, that's what we need. All right, so, oh gosh, this is not in the park area. So let's expand this a little bit. We're going to have to redo that. Let's grab the side gate. We'll throw that in right at the edge, but I'm going to use move it to move it around. So let's grab it right here. We'll just move it to the side. We'll kind of spin it around. Put it right on the edge of the road. Okay, I don't like how the pavement is creeping over to those guys there. Can it not do that, please? Okay, well, I can't change it. All right, it's just going to be right there. Maybe I'll move these down a little bit. Let's grab these. And this guy. And we'll just move all of these guys down just a little bit. Just to give them a little bit more space. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. All right, let's connect up our pathways. Right from here to here. That's looking good. And then we'll connect this one with a little bit more of a nicer slope than we had from here to here. We'll probably go do a little we'll do this kind of thing where it goes kind of like back and forth so that we can slope this down. So I can then grab this tool, go with my slope tool, go from there to there, hit enter. Perfect. 2.7 degree grade. And that is looking nice and smooth. Perfect, perfect transition. So this is looking really good so far. Next thing I want to do is work over here, and we got to put in those baseball fields. So where were the baseball fields? The baseball fields are right here. So right where this road kind of goes across here. We're going to put in 2 big old baseball fields. Yeah, this all lines up very nicely. So, well, actually, this is supposed to go here, and then the path kind of winds up here. But I just think that this makes so much more sense. Like, it would just go like this. Like, why would it go down and then go up, like, again? What do you guys think? Should I do it like it is in real life? We're going to do it like it is in real life. I changed my mind. We're going to do it. So in real life, it is more like this. So this cuts across like this. That also looks good. So no complaints. And then the pathway kind of goes from here all the way up to here. So we're going to grab some more park gates. We'll put one over here and then one down, be kind of like down here. Oh, not in the park area. Shoot. Let's expand our park area down over here. So maybe like there. And then, so this pathway would kind of go, okay, so it's not going to be exactly straight. It'd be more like this guy. Kind of curve over by the water to go up to here, and then kind of over this way. slightly curvy to get into there. Perfect. You know what? That actually looks better. Yeah, because before it was going to go straight across, but yet this kind of feels a little bit more realistic, I feel. Oh, you guys are talking about Diana's computer. Yeah. Oh, it's so sad. Diana was having computer issues. You know, she's the one I was talking about. Amazing City Skylines channel. Yeah, she recently had computer issues and lost her city. Now, she did do a post recently that says that she got some of her city back or something. She figured something out to get some of it back. She lost some of the PO that was procedural objects that were in it. But I think she's like figuring it out. That's always devastating. When you've worked so long on a city, and it's as incredible as hers is, that's devastating when you lose a save file like that. Oh my goodness. V5 says, you need to do fly fishing. Really? Do they have fly fishing here? V5 says, I've never seen a park you pay to get into in Canada. Really? You don't charge for parks in Canada? It's like a thing in the U.S. Like they charge you. It is the U.S. They charge you for everything here. But yeah, you have to pay for most parks in the U.S. You drive to the park, and there's always like those little envelopes that you put the money in, and you have to drop it in the little thing, and then they'll ticket you if you don't pay. Liam says, Zach, you have to redo the path by the main gate to get to the pedestrian bridge. What do you mean? You can get to it right here. You can get to it right here, Liam. Greg says, I like her stories about her cities. I love the little animations that she does. So she does, she does YouTube videos and she has these little animations. I just think they're adorable. V5 says, fly fishing on the bow is a big deal. What is the bow? What is he talking about? Is that like a location here? Oh, Liam says the Z path is awful. But the Z path makes it so you can walk down the slope easy. If it's just straight from here to here, it's too steep. It was like a 7-degree slope or an 8-degree slope. So that's not going to work. I think it's fine. Oh, V5 says the river is the Bow River. Oh, you're right. This river, I'm looking at the map. The river is called the Bow River. That makes sense. And so V5 is saying this is a good place to go fly fishing. Yeah, I would think you'd have to be careful you didn't hook any tourists. Because I think I've seen like tourists like wade into this water. And if you're like sitting over here just like fly fishing, wouldn't you like get like a hook and a tourist or something? Like, that wouldn't be good. Let's get in these ballparks. So there's two big ballparks right over here. I have a couple of different options. I kind of want to go for my biggest one. Baseball field. Okay, so I have this one, and then I have this one. Kind of want to go for this one. Okay, so the stands should be on the other end here. So I think what we'll do, I might have to redraw this. I have to redo this entryway here. Uh-oh, what happened? Okay, so we're going to switch to our pavement road. And do a little thing going this way, because these are kind of angled. Something like that. Then we got the pathway end right into here. Let's just make sure we have enough room for our baseball diamonds. We do. We might actually move this back. How much room do we got? I mean, we don't have a lot of room in here. But if I moved it back... I mean, this is like right up against the road. Let's put these in, and then we'll adjust them. Okay, so I'm going to grab this. Oh, I like the look of these. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used this asset. I always use the other ones because this one is just so large, I can never fit it in anywhere. And it looks like it still has roadway connection, so that should be good. So let's actually just grab this, this, and this, and drag everything as close to the road as we can get. Oh, this is about as close as we can get. That is looking pretty good. Let's just adjust this one node here. Make sure that it's nice and straight. Perfect. And we'll leave a little bit of room. Maybe we can put some parking on just along the front here. We can mess around with that. I'm not too sure, but yeah, this looks really good. Now, I do want to get rid of the sprites in here. So let's grab our surface painter and see what happens if I just paint this in. Oh, perfect. Look at this. Look at this. Perfect. It's like I'm cutting the grass. All right, let's take out this tree right here. And I love these ball fields. They look so nice. Now let's put our park path back up. Actually, let's figure out what we're going to do for parking. I don't imagine we would need a lot of parking. But maybe like these little ones. And we could just do them all along in a line. That might look really good. And you know what? We might also have... I have like some clubhouse buildings that actually might work really nicely in here. And they're in soccer. They're supposed to be used with like a soccer building, but this might look really nicely in here. So let's plop this in here. And it could be like maybe it's like an office thing, or maybe we'll run it this way. So we have that on that side, and this facing this way. And they're facing the wrong directions. So what does this look like? Oh, it looks like almost like... Oh, so here's the doorway. Yeah, it looks like just like a temporary office kind of thing. And this is like garages, kind of. Yeah, so these are all backwards. So let's grab this and spin this around, because this should be facing towards the road. We'll grab this and spin this around, because this should be facing towards the road. Okay, so we have some nice offices in here. Let's move these down just a touch. Okay, perfect. Then let's grab the parking spaces that I was looking at. So we have some nice small parking areas. And we'll just plop them all down in a row next to these guys. And let's see how that looks. I might take one off of the end here. No, it looks pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe we'll do it the same on every side. And then maybe we'll just move these over slightly. Just give it a little bit more room, make it a little bit more the same spacing. Just spin that a little bit. I think this is looking like a really cool looking complex. And then we can have this pathway go spin right into the edge here. So let's grab our park entrance. Side gate right there. Have our pathway go right around here. Oh, that looks weird. What I want is this to connect up here. Oh, that's weird too. How are we going to do this? Oh, that's much better. Much nicer. Maybe we can make this so it doesn't have weird... There we go. Perfect. I was trying to make it so we didn't get those weird cross things. Okay. So, this is a good start. We're going to do a whole lot more stuff in here. Yeah, I think we're at time. And it was not clickbait because we did get the park started, but we're going to do a whole lot more with this park in future streams. Let me just catch up on some chats here. Liam does not like my pathway. I'm leaving it, Liam. I'm leaving it. V5 says Grasslands National Park is 1,000 by 2 kilometers. It's about $6 to get in. Greg says the river. V5 says the river is the Bow River. Liam says I got a fish. That means I'm a tourist. Greg says there are ballparks, a dog park, tennis courts, basketball, skate park, and riding stables there. I'm going to have to write all that down, Greg. That is a lot. Liam says you need trees in left field would be different. Oh, because there was a tree in the baseball field. I know what you're saying. Liam is only giving me a 6.5 out of 10 for this build. Well, Liam, we're not done yet. So I bet you when we're done with this, your score is going to go up. Just you wait. This is going to be it for me for the stream for tonight. Tomorrow, we're doing Minecraft. It is a big Minecraft marathon with Claude starting an hour and a half before me on his channel, Claude from Chicago. And then I will start at my regular time Saturday morning. So lots of Minecraft for you Minecraft fans tomorrow. And then Sunday, it is more Call of Duty. And then we'll be back in the city for more City Skylines on Monday. Thank you guys so much for joining on the stream. I see you, WM, in chat saying, I think the sharp angles are the problem with the path. I think we got most of them ironed out, though. Thank you, everyone who's here. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, WM. Thank you, V5. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, everybody who stopped by the stream today. And everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.